So today we're doing a no makeup challenge. JK. Today I'm here to lure sailors to their death, but not actually, because I respect sailors in the Navy and Coast Guard. And also I don't want to kill anybody, because that doesn't sound like a good time. But this is my interpretation of a mermaid makeup. If you want to be a mermaid for Halloween, I think this could be really fun. The gems were actually a pack like this from Target last year. If I see them again this year, I will link them down below. If not, I will find something comparable on Amazon and link that down below. Does not have to be expensive. I used stuff that I already have. I use mostly ColourPop shadows, some fishnet hairnet. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, I will have everything linked down below. I think this could be a lot of fun. Also, if you just want to wear this to like a festival, or if you wanted to use this as like a fairy costume, or Gwen Stefani in 1993. If you want to have a Jamie Genevieve moment, I glued a rhinestone to my lip. I hope it makes me look cool. Yeah, this was easy, all stuff that I already have. Mostly affordable, actually 100% affordable, so do recommend. Yeah, so if you want to see how I did this, please keep watching. Thanks. Okay, so I know I look a little crazy right now. I have some black in my waterline. We'll get there, don't worry. I have done a pore filling primer in the center of my face where I have the biggest pores, and then I've done the Glam Glow Glow Starter on the perimeter of my face to add a lot of sheen. I'm gonna go in and do some contour before I do my foundation, just because I really want to be chiseled for this, but not bronzed. So I'm using the Fenty Matchstick in Amber, and we're gonna go hard. That's hard for me. I'm not doing like the standard contour. I'm contouring the structure of my face as if I'm doing like a skull makeup, which makes me think I should go a little bit harder on this. So normally I would contour the perimeter of my forehead just to make my forehead look smaller, but I'm not. I'm gonna go, you have like a divot right here below your temple, and I'm gonna do that, and you have another divot above your temple. Just feel your bone structure, man. Yeah. Under the lip. Yeah, let's do the jaw too. Let's do a damp sponge. This is already damp from a tutorial I filmed earlier today. I'm not blending this out super hard. Like, it doesn't need to be super seamless. I'm trying to make it a little bit easier on me when I put on the foundation, so it doesn't look muddy. Okay, we're gonna leave it at that for a second. I know I'm looking crazy. It's gonna get worse. I'm gonna do the MAC Water Weight foundation. This does have SPF 30, so if you're planning on taking pictures on Halloween, this might not be the best bet for you. I haven't had any flashback issues, but just, you know, get a sample and try it. You know, MAC is really good about that. I'm gonna use the same beauty blender, but I'm not gonna use where I had the contour, obviously, because, well, that would be silly. This is in the shade NC20, which is slightly too dark for me normally, which I think would be good because mermaids probably don't have SPF, you know? So I'm going for kind of a scarier mermaid, like true mermaid lore, not cute little Disney mermaid. Although you could definitely modify this to be that. If you're having an Ariel moment, that's cool. I'm more like Peter Pan mermaid, like I was only trying to drown her. That's me today. I'm gonna drown all of them Wendy's. Ooh, Wendy's sounds so good right now. When you're fat, you think about fast food all the time. As you can see, like, the contour is still there, it's just covered up. I'm gonna do a little bit of under eye concealer. Because mermaids are like beautiful, but deadly beautiful. So we're gonna play into that. Okay, I'm taking my Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush and my Hourglass powder under the eyes. And I'm gonna take this on a fluffy brush all over the face. Because this does have a more luminous finish, I feel like that would be more suited. Because the idea is, like, you know, mermaids are generally damp at all times. You know, what a life. I would not enjoy that. So I'm leaving, no, I have to powder my whole face, just for blending's sake. But don't worry, it'll be all right. Let's go back into contouring. I'm gonna take my Duo Fiber Contour Brush from Real Techniques and the NYX Powder Blush in Taupe. I'll have everything linked down below in the description box. This color is like taupe, like it's a cool toned brown. But this is gonna be perfect because it looks like a shadow. So we're gonna go in all the places where we contoured before. Don't be afraid to bring this a little bit far forward than you normally would. Blend it down to get more of a sunken look. Yeah, you can see like that. And below the temple. And above the temple. If you feel like you went a little too hard, you can take your powder brush and just dab over it. Or you can take whatever you use to apply your foundation as well. I'm going to stop on the face here and go in to the eyes in case there's any fallout. I'm taking my ColourPop palette that I made. I'll tell you the shade names. It'll be all good. Before I do that, let me take some e.l.f. concealer. We're gonna take the color Hear Me Out, which is just a nude color, and pop that all over the lids. Well, I changed my batteries and then started recording and realized that I never hit record. So here we are. I have obviously zoomed you in, and I've started putting the taupe color from NYX into my crease as my transition shade. Okay, now I'm taking the Morphe M562, which is a really small blending brush, and I'm taking the color Feathered, which is a warm brown. There's a puppy that just is on high alert back there. And deepening up the crease. I'm going in a little bit further than I normally do and connecting, like where my crease connects into my orbital bone. I mean, your crease is your orbital bone, but like, you see. I'm going in with a really light hand, little by little, and just building it up. I'm not trying to go in really hard and just pack in that color, because that's a lot easier to make mistakes and a lot harder to fix those mistakes than if you just build it up. I do want the most amount of color to be right here, as always, because we're going to try and build out a little bit more of a cat eye shape but I am equally distributing it into that area. So once you feel like you have the intensity that you want, you can start winging it out slowly but surely. And right now I barely have anything on my brush. I'm just kind of lightly sketching out where I want that wing to be. Taking a little bit more feathered, going on to the outer corner, super lightly. Okay, let me take that blending brush. Okay, let me match up the other side. We're gonna take a flat shader brush, and I'm gonna take the color Glass Bull, which is a really nice purple, green, blue duochrome shift. It's not showing up on camera, but it's like, it's so pretty. Yeah, you can see it like that. I'm gonna take it in with the brush first, and then we'll go in with our fingers. I say our as if I'm not the only one in this room doing it, but you know. If you don't have this exact color, I mean, I'll link it down below, but if you can't get your hands on it, it's a relatively dupeable color. I think you could use MAC Blue Brown, or some shades like that, just any sort of shift. You could even just do like a blue color. I think that would be really pretty. I'm now gonna go in with my Lorac Pro palette and the black color that is pretty aptly named black. This is my favorite black color. It's so deep. This is, honestly, these are probably my favorite eyeshadow formula, if I'm being honest. But I barely tapped in. I just want to get that outer corner nice and deep and sultry. Bring that up into the crease a little bit. Okay, let's do some eyeliner. Pray for me. I'm using the Stila Stay All Day liquid liner. Okay, I think that's gonna be as good as it's gonna get. Now I'm gonna take that liquid liner and just draw a line from my inner corner facing in, just like that. I'm gonna take an angled liner brush and that black color. This just isn't looking as matte as I need it to look. Just go over the liquid liner. This is also a good way, like if you feel like you messed up your liquid liner, you can kind of make it look a little bit smudgier, which I think would be absolutely great. Stay in focus. Okay, take that black pencil, go on the waterline. You can take it all the way in. Again, frequent blink breaks are necessary. Let's do a little bit of brows. I'm gonna take the ColourPop color. I'm gonna do the color 2-piece. I'm gonna use that same angled liner that I used for the black. Just rinse off. Rub off some of the black so it's not coming off. Doesn't have to be perfectly clean. And I'm gonna take this through the tail and arch. now I'm going to take my normal brow pencil. I'm taking the NYX Micro Brow and filling it in. So you get kind of an ombre, like from the front you're like, oh, okay, it's just brows. And then you notice the blue. So that's what we got right now. Now let's do the face. And this is definitely the part that I'm most nervous about, but I think it's gonna be all right. I'm gonna use a lot of eyeshadow as my face color. A, because it's readily available to me and you, but also because I don't want it to look human. So I'm gonna come back to contour, but for blush, I'm gonna take this color Misty, which is kind of a metallic rose. I'm taking that on a really small brush. And yes, it's gonna be shiny. This is why I did the pore filling primer, because anything shiny or shimmery splendor is gonna highlight your pores. So throw that on. It's gonna look unnatural because it's so shiny, and that is the goal. You know, you want it. I'm going for a sailor sees me on a rock sunbathing and is like, ooh, she pretty. And then as she gets closer, I guess I'm a bisexual mermaid, I don't know. As I get closer, as the sailor gets closer to me, the mermaid, he realizes that I'm not human, right? So it's like, oh, she's got a lovely flesh. And then it's like, oh shit, what is wrong with her? So that's the blush. And then I'm gonna use the same the same brush. I'm taking the color Snake Eyes from ColourPop, and I'm mixing it slightly with Liar Liar, also from ColourPop, and running that over my highlight area. Yeah, that's cool. Let me do a little bit of mascara. I'm taking the Maneater mascara from Tarte. Okay, and let's smoke out the bottom lash line. I'm taking a pencil brush and the NYX taupe color. Run that under the lashes. Go pretty low with it. Okay, I'm taking that color Feathered on a really thin crease brush. I need a mirror. Flat, blunt, thin brush. I don't know what this is called. This brush is hella scratchy as well. I don't recommend it. It's from Avon. I'm gonna take this kind of golden color called Let Me Explain. It's a golden shimmery type of color. Let me explain. And take that into the inner corner. Okay, so this is what we have right now. Now it's time to go back to the face. I'm gonna take that same brush that we used for the cheeks. What do I wanna do? We're gonna do a blue color. We're gonna use two piece again. I have a fishnet wig cap. I'll have the ones that I have linked down below. I don't know if stockings would be better. The fishnet is not as uniform on this as I would have liked. And you might want to have somebody help you with this part, because you need to have this pretty taut. So I'm gonna pin part of it to my hair. These eyes are kind of cool. Pin it to Mahura. as much as I can. Okay. So then I only have to hold down this part. I take that back. We're not going to use that brush. We're going to use a Real Techniques Expert Face Brush that I clean off on the back of my arm. Right. You really want to make sure that this doesn't move when you're stippling. So I'm taking that blue color on the brush, all right, and I'm gonna go into my contour area. Ooh. Try not to move it. Let's see what that looks like. Hey, it did it. Nice. Okay. Oh, I shouldn't have moved it. Oh, dang. I don't know if you can see that. Let me... Okay. You can kind of see what it's doing. It's giving a scale effect. This is not revolutionary, what I'm doing. And I didn't come up with this. I'm going to take the color Shookington from the Jackie Aina palette and go over the same area very carefully. I'm going to take the Color Pop Super Shock Shadow in Frog, and this has just kind of like a glitter aspect to it, and I'm just going to put that all over the cheeks. Now we're going to do some gems. Let's see what I got. These are from Target. I got these last Halloween. They were both $3 face gems. You could put these however you want. You don't have to follow that. All right, if you were gonna wear these out and about, I would put some lash glue. I don't know where mine is. Some lash glue. I'm using the Duo Lash Adhesive. Ooh, put just a little bit. You know what, the better option is to put the lash glue on the film that these come on. And then okay, so if you do the lash glue, it'll stay on much longer throughout the night. I am not wearing this all day. Truth be told, it's not even September. Time travel, yeah. Ooh, I have a good idea. Okay, we're gonna do lips. We're gonna do a dark color. I'm gonna use NYX 809 Mahogany to line my lip. I'm gonna go with the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Transylvania. Okay. I'm gonna take a little bit of NYX, no, what is this, NARS Rock With You. Be really careful with this. I spilled this on my carpet earlier. It's that thin. Okay, I'm gonna take one last jewel with a little bit of lash glue. Let the lash glue get tacky. I like how I didn't want to do lashes, but I'm okay with gluing things to my face. I don't understand me sometimes. And I'm gonna put this right in the center. I'm gonna take a little bit of that Frog eyeshadow again and very carefully this will also help set your lips, which is a bonus because this lipstick takes a really long time to dry and set, and until then it's literally ink, so it can definitely move. This little gem, I can definitely feel it. No. but it just looks so dang cool. I'm gonna call that good. I would do, okay, it depends on how comfortable you are with your body and the temperature. If you wanted to, you could do like a bikini top and a skirt, like a maxi skirt. I think that'd be super cool. You could do some body paint, maybe some contouring with some blues and purples and greens. I don't have any green eyeshadow, which is why I didn't use any today, but I think green would be super cool for this. I just wanted to show you the makeup. I don't do well with costuming, hence why I'm not a theater teacher anymore. You could buy a costume at Party City. I'll have some linked down below. But if you wanted to DIY, hit up thrift store, get you a green maxi skirt and some sort of top that you feel comfortable in. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you give this a try, let me know. I'd love to see some tags on Instagram. Tag me. Comment down below what my Youtober hashtag should be. Subscribe, hit the thumbs up, hit that bell button, be notified. I will see you guys tomorrow. Happy Youtober. This has been a lot of fun. Bye.